Hello, my name is Angelica. You can call me Jelly, and welcome to this timeless pick a card reading for messages from Venus, the planet of harmony, love, and beauty. If you've come across this reading, take a look at the next image, meditate on the 3 decks that are available to you, see which one is pulling you towards it. You can always pick more than one deck, and use the timestamps below to find your reading. Okay, my lovely spiritual seekers. Here are the 3 decks for you to choose from. You can pause the video to meditate on which one. Deck 1, or this gorgeous chunk of citrine. Deck 2, and this beautiful rutilated quartz crystal. Deck 3, this delicious chunk of turquoise. If you chose deck 1, this beautiful chunk of raw citrine, then this is your reading. Okay, deck 1, I have a few oracle cards, a tarot card, and a goddess card. Since this is Venus, I figured the goddesses have messages for you. Oh, wow, what a great way to start. Awesome, deck 1, thank you. Manifesting Dreams is the card that you get first. My dreams are coming true. The Manifesting Dreams card means that Venus wants you to know that you've done it. You're making it happen. You've aligned your actions, your beliefs, your intentions with your dreams. The co-creation that you've been working towards, the journaling you've been doing, the praying that you've been doing, the affirmations, all of the things that you have been trying to do to manifest that clear path towards your happy life, towards your accomplishment, your success, your healing, your abundance. It's happening. Your dreams are manifesting, and I'm sure you're already getting evidence of this. A beautiful affirmation from this card for you is, my dreams are coming true. I think the harvest is here. It's looking pretty bountiful. The fairies have a message. Ooh, higher consciousness. Sorry for the glare. So much glare in here. I'll try to find a better spot. There we go. Higher consciousness. You've obviously been connected to your higher consciousness. This card, this card has multiple stars on it. That might be guides, ancestors, guardians that have helped you connect to your higher consciousness. But it is due to the work that you've done with your higher consciousness that you've been able to manifest your dreams. When we connect to our higher consciousness, sometimes we call it source, God, goddess, the universe, great mystery, our higher self, our inner voice, our inner knowing. Higher consciousness simply means that you are rising above your ego, you're rising above human fears, doubts, human scarcity, human constructs that keep us stuck in these smaller places. When we move into our higher consciousness, we tap into a universal consciousness, a divine consciousness that shows us multiple potentials, multiple possibilities, that breaks us out of molds that keep us feeling small and helps us to expand, to see things from this higher perspective, from a bigger vision. Congratulations, deck 1. Your first 2 cards are very, very powerful. I feel like not only you are co-creating beautiful things, your dreams, and you're manifesting into physical reality right now, but you're doing it at the aid of your higher consciousness. That means you are probably a light worker, a starseed, someone who's here to make this world better for not just yourself, but for the others in your life. So thank you. Thank you for the good work. The next oracle card, ooh, the Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice number 23. At the time of this reading, it is 2024. Of course, this is a timeless reading, so anytime you find this information is going to serve you at the highest level. This is the year of the dragon. So to see this dragon energy coming out now in this year during dragon, I feel like this is extra potent energy. These two dragons are dueling. I see a lot of psychic imagery here. There's an ocean and a full moon. I'm going to read the book for us to see what number 23, which equals 5, the number of change, has the bigger message for you. Okay, this card is both an ally and challenger. The dragon duel takes place at the proverbial fork in the road. Both ally and challenger at once, it represents the tension of opposites. Even though the truth is what we live in unity, even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call to you to change direction. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. Which is it? If it's not the one that serves the highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other and the duel will be won in your favor. I love that old story of which wolf are you feeding. I like the spin with which dragon are you feeding. Are you feeding the dragon that has your highest intentions, or are you feeding the dragon that is keeping you stuck in comfort that might not be serving you at all, even though it's the known? And which dragon are you feeding? Are you feeding the dragon of love? Are you feeding the dragon of fear? I like how this already came up in the reading of tapping into your higher consciousness, choosing to listen to the voice of the little angel sitting on your shoulder rather than the little devil sitting on your shoulder. So if you find yourself having conflict with those two things, the ego versus your spiritual side, your human versus your higher self, take a moment to inner reflect, listen to your inner wisdom, your inner guidance. That means you have to get still and quiet. Maybe you have to write everything down. This outcome, if I do this, in order to really see what is aligned with your integrity, what is aligned with your values, what is aligned with what you are trying to create for yourself. So if you are also experiencing some inner conflict about what to manifest next, or maybe some of the things you've manifested, you're like, oh, I manifested that a few years ago, even though it's materializing now, it's not really in alignment with what I wanted. How can you now make choices that will help refine the manifestation, the co-creation, and bring you closer to what it is you're truly trying to do and live and be and embody in this lifetime? Now for the tarot, what message from Venus through the tarot do you have, deck one? Okay. Yes, that is the kitty cat of death. Transformation. Transformation is part of what you've wanted, part of what you're manifesting. Big changes, great changes. And I think these changes that you're really wanting to make, they do take you out of your comfort zone. They do feel uncomfortable, but something must be sacrificed. A part of you must be sacrificed. A part of your life must go. A part of who you are, the roles you've played, the beliefs you've held, some relationships. Maybe it's a career choice that you've made, or somewhere you've lived for a long time, but you just are feeling stuck and stagnant, and you need to do something to get out of the old way of being, to meet the new self, to meet this new level of you that you're trying to be and embody. This kitty cat of death, I'm trying to find a good spot outside of the glare zone, not bad. This kitty cat of death has really got a message that just says, don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to transform. It's all right to let go of things that no longer are in alignment with your happiness, things that drain your life force energy, things that block your creativity. Don't be afraid. And if things start to naturally fall away, if things start to naturally leave your life, know that that time is done. The contract is up. Those those moments of transition and change, when one thing leaves, another thing begins. It just makes space. It makes room for something that really serves you in this next part of your journey. So trust. If the transformation and death card shows up, especially for someone as powerful as you, deck one, that things are going to be all right. Let go, surrender, have faith, release, and transform. Which goddess has a message for you, deck one? What message from Venus through the goddesses has come in for you? Lakshmi, the goddess of wisdom. Her message is feel open. Lakshmi, the goddess of wisdom. The emotional experiences available to you must not be limited by yourself or others. When our hearts are free from fear and restriction, we are able to explore all opportunities. Let go of limiting beliefs. Learn your life's unique lessons. Be open to your truth, no matter what it may turn out to be. Faith in yourself is essential for your development. Goddess Lakshmi, the beautiful planet of love and harmony and unity, Venus, want you to know that it is time to open your heart, trust in your truth. You are being divinely guided, and you have a gift, a message from this powerful reading that says, follow your heart. Love is the answer for you, deck one. Feel open. Open your heart, open your mind, open yourself to trust that the more you show up as your authentic self, the more you allow yourself to live in your truth, the better you're going to feel, the higher you're going to vibrate, the better your energy, your light, your message will be to the world, the clearer your message will be to the universe, so that you can clearly co-create and manifest what it is that you want through your higher consciousness. If you do have those feelings of conflict and you don't know what step to take next, listen to your heart. Get quiet and still. The answer is here. Transformation is happening. Change is happening, deck one. Don't worry about this. Have faith. Whenever you start to feel that angel on your shoulder being overshadowed by the devil is going to be telling you that you can't do it, you don't have enough time, you don't have the right resources. It's the angel on your shoulder that's going to remind you that your life is full of potential, that the possibilities are endless, and that you have more resilience and more resources at your fingertips than you even know. The message from Lakshmi, feel open. Deck one, this was a beautiful reading. I hope that it served you exactly where you are right now. Whatever didn't resonate, leave it behind. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to my channel, share, leave a comment below. Let me know how this helped you. What's going on in your life? What are you trying to co-create? Maybe we can throw a little energy into the comments to help you bring it to you even sooner. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next pick a card reading. I'm now going to move on to deck number 2. If you chose deck 2, this beautiful rutilated quartz crystal, then this reading is for you. Deck 2, I have several oracle cards, a tarot card, and a goddess card. It felt appropriate since we were speaking through Venus, the planet of harmony, love, and beauty, that we should definitely anchor the reading with a goddess card. Oh, your first oracle card, listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. You might have also been called to deck 1, so if you were also called to deck 1, deck 2, go back and listen to deck 1. I think there might be some messages in there for you as well. This message from Venus is the pure essence of what Venus helps us do. Our heart yearns for peace, harmony, unity. This message from your heart asks you to listen, to get quiet and still and listen to your heart. What is your heart's truth? Regardless of what the outer world validates or says is right or wrong, you have a true path, a true voice, a true calling, inner wisdom that only you have. And the only way to hear it is to get quiet, still, and listen to your heart. Ask your heart, what do I need to know? What is my truth? And spend time there. It takes time sometimes. Sometimes it's like, if you're a super passionate person, your heart is always leading the way. So that is possible. You listen with your heart. This probably means you're very empathic, you're very sensitive. You could be a healer, an energy worker, someone who feels the energy of spaces, places. You could be a clairsentient, clairvoyant. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Your heart will never steer you wrong, deck 2. Listen to your heart. Let it guide you. The fairies. Oh, deck 2. This is a good reading. I am liking all of this for you. You have financial flow from the fairies. Your heart can't steer you wrong, and it's bringing you towards financial flow. This is beautiful. I have a feeling this is because you are very compassionate and very generous. People who are compassionate and generous, who are always lending a helping hand, an ear, a kind word, someone who gives without expecting anything in return, that stuff comes back to you tenfold. So it's possible, deck 2, that you are a person who's been giving a lot and it's flowing to you financially. That means money, security, abundance, prosperity in all forms. So know that right now you are on the right path. If you've been having a hard time in the many areas of your life, get ready to receive every day. I want you to think like a prosperous person. I want you to see all the abundance in your life and give gratitude for all the abundance of what you have. That way, when the financial flow starts to happen, you know you deserve it and you're ready to receive it. Maybe have a good plan of what you're going to do when the financial flow is there. How are you going to make your life better? How are you going to make the lives of others better through your financial resources? You're far too kind and compassionate and I think probably too generous to be someone who just wants to hoard all that money for themselves or do something, a little unsavory with it. I have a feeling that the reason you want financial flow is to actually benefit your loved ones and make something beautiful in the world that everyone can benefit from. What is the next message from the planet Venus for you, deck 2? The Swan Queen. Oh yeah, if you were drawn to deck 1 at all, I would definitely go back and listen. These are very similar messages. The Swan Queen says transformation, intuition, and patience. Transformation, number 13. You could be a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your major personal planets, a Scorpio in your life. This is letting you know that things are changing, and that's all right. It's the natural order of things. It's all part of your divine destiny. Let things go. Old roles, old beliefs, old relationships, old stuff that just has maybe made you feel comfortable but doesn't really resonate with who you want to be, who you're becoming. It's okay to let those things go. It's okay to pass them on. If there are relationships that are changing in your life or leaving your life, jobs, career paths, homes, places you've lived for a long time, if there are things that are just changing and leaving your life, trust in the divine process. These are all in the highest alignment with your greatest good. It's uncomfortable to go through change and transformation, period. We know that. But the Swan Queen is here to say, use your intuition and trust in divine timing. Your intuition, your heart, your intuition, which depending on how you feel, you could be one of those people who really hears messages from their gut. You could be one of those people who really hears messages come into your head. You could feel things, sense things, dream about things. Your intuition is going to be very heightened at the time that you receive these messages. So trust your intuition. It is guiding you. And then be patient, my love. Everything happens in divine timing. Don't push. Just have faith and trust. Surrender and trust. All is working out. All is happening for you, not to you. And if you can just let the changes happen and make the changes that you know you're ready to make, deck 2, then you will be in divine alignment to receive things at the perfect place, the perfect time, the perfect moment in a miraculous way. What tarot card has a message from you from the planet of love, Venus, deck 2? The Magician. Number 1, Kitty Cat Magician. How cool. You are freaking magical, baby. You are a powerful co-creator. You have to think, this is the warning at the Magician. The Magician's warning is to really pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to how you're using your energy. Like I spoke about already, things come back to us. What are you putting out there? What energy are you putting out into the world? What stories are you telling yourself? What stories are you telling the people about you? You are shaping your reality with the stories that you are crafting. The spells that you speak are all of the words that you're using to talk about yourself and your intentions and your trajectory. So pay attention, my magical friend. You want to make sure that you're speaking with integrity, that you're speaking impeccably, you're speaking your truth, you're speaking in ways that empower yourself and others, that are creative ideas, that are inspiring ideas. You are a magician, and we want to make sure that you're using your power wisely. The magician is able to use all of the elements, air, fire, earth, water, and spirit, to bring something from nothing into the physical. What are you co-creating with Source to bring into your material world, deck 2? It's happening. Make sure that it comes from a place of truth and authenticity so that it truly serves your values, your vision, and who it is that you're ready to be and embody. Okay. What goddess has a message for you from Venus, deck 2? Ooh, you have Taiwan, the goddess of duality. Her message is feel complete. Feel complete. Duality. Let's see what this card says. How you get along with women and men is a reflection of your inner relationship with the female and male aspects of yourself. The partners you bring into your life are manifestations of what you feel you need for growth and completion. But it is not your partner's job to make you feel complete. That can only come from within you. This makes me think about the rest of your cards, deck 2. That first card, following your heart. The second one, transformation, or the third one, transformation, your tarot card, the magician. Are you trying to manifest love? Were you attracted to this reading because it's messages from Venus, and in your heart, you really are looking for romance, for love? It's true. It's so important that you understand how to love yourself completely. How to love yourself unconditionally. Accept yourself unconditionally. You also need to see, when you get to that place of unconditional love and acceptance, what is blocking you from feeling whole and complete. Why do you yearn for something from the outside to help you feel that way? Yes, don't get me wrong. We all want romance. We all want companionship. We all want partnership. That is part of the human condition. We are co-creators. We are people who are interwoven with each other and are interdependent with each other. So this message makes me feel like maybe you need to evaluate how to balance the masculine and feminine, the giving, the receiving, the action taking part of you as well as the service part of you? How can you really show up for yourself in all the ways so that you can become a magnet for someone who has those same qualities? Someone else who's doing the work, someone else who's a powerful co-creator, manifestor, someone else who has a good financial flow, someone else who maybe is going through some transformation and change. We reflect what, it's like a mirror, our relationships are a mirror. We can do so much beautiful love and growth and healing there. This is absolutely true. But I have a feeling that Tai Yuan has a message, and that message is for you to feel whole and complete inside. That way you can magnetize partnerships, relationships, friendships, people in your life who also show up as whole, complete people, who don't expect you to somehow complete them or expect others to somehow make them happy or make them feel more fulfilled. Oh, hell no, that's an inside job, baby. So the more you feel whole and complete, the more you are going to resonate, vibe with, attract relationships where those people are also bringing whole, complete pictures to the table. And that's going to make for a rich, incredible, gorgeous, sustainable, fantastic relationship, whether that's a friend, chosen family, intimacy, sexual partner, romance. It's all there. Well, deck 2, that was a really nice reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening and watching. As always, take the messages that resonate with you, leave all the rest behind. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more information like this. And if you would know anyone who could benefit from this reading, please share this reading with them. Leave a comment below. Let me know, what is it that's changing in your life? What's transforming? What is your heart telling you? What messages are coming through for you? Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you in the next pick a card reading. And now I'm going to move on to deck number 3. If you chose deck 3 or this beautiful turquoise chunk, then this is your reading. Okay, deck 3, I have several oracle cards here, a tarot card. Since we were channeling messages from Venus, of course, we had to use a goddess oracle card for you as well. Your first message, okay, renewing your life, deck 3. Time to let go of things that feel stuck and stagnant. This has been a message through all of these cards. I'm interested to see what the rest of your messages are. This is a time, Venus wants us all to know it is time to let go of things that no longer serve us. Period. Roles we've played, thoughts we've had, beliefs we've held, relationships we've just been in with ourselves, with each other, jobs, places, stuff, things that just aren't in alignment with who we are becoming, what we're stepping into. Find a way to release the clutter. Give it to someone who needs it. Let it go. It's okay. New things will come in to replace the old that are far more suitable for who you are now and who you are becoming. The affirmation for this card is radiant vitality is filling my life. Radiant vitality is filling your life, deck 3. That's a beautiful affirmation. I really want to encourage you to hold on to it and use it for the next few days. Really sit with it. Feel it happening. So that is the message, your first message. Radiant vitality is filling your life, and the only way it can is for you to let go of things that no longer serve you. You are in the renewal process. I love that. So I think that with renewing, look at it like you're ready to receive some new downloads, you're ready to receive some upgrades, and the only way you can upgrade is to release the old programming. So let go of all the old programming so you can get those new upgrades, those new downloads. There's information coming in for you at this time. It's so important. It's so transformative, but you need space. Space to receive it, space to let it happen. The fairies want you to use the power of visualization. Message from the fairies, power of visualization, deck 3. Are you a very visual person? If you are, I need you to do some daydreaming, do some fantasizing, really see yourself embodying the new you, experiencing the things you're ready to experience. See yourself as if they have already happened. If you're ready to travel and see the world, see yourself traveling, being in those places. If you're ready to get the education, get the new skills, see yourself gaining it, growing that new perspective, getting the information that you need to get to that next step in your life. If you see yourself calling in community, relationships, friends, if that's what you want, visualize yourself surrounded by love, contributing to community, being a part of things. It is hard sometimes to feel the feeling if we've never felt the feeling of really being in love or truly being at peace. It's hard to feel the feelings of trust and faith if we come from a place that was struggle or hard and traumatic. Visualization is a way to get there. You may not be able to embody that feeling, but you can visualize yourself in sanctuary. If you want inner peace because you've never really experienced it, or you've experienced it in glimpses but you want it more all the time, you need to spend time every day. Few minutes. 2 minutes, baby. 2 minutes. This is the quantum field you're messing with. But you need to see it in your mind so clearly. What does peace feel like for you? And in that visualization, see yourself experiencing the things that you are ready to embody and align with and experience in this life. And eventually, and this is how co-creation works, this is how the law of attraction works, this is how the universe actually works, you will start to experience those things. The universe will put you in alignment to receive whatever it is, and then you have to be ready to take it in and take action towards it. Don't reject it. Open up to it. Trust. It's coming in because you called it in. The next oracle message from Venus is the Lady of Lightning, number 35. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Whoa. Wow. Okay, deck 3. I think that once you start to renew your life, right, some things are just going to happen. Some things are just going to fall away. You're not even going to have to do it. There's going to be things that leave your life. There's going to be things that come to an end. There's going to be some shocking things that might happen. Trust, these things are happening for you, not to you. Whatever comes in to shake things up at this time, it may take several months, years to play out, but you will look back on the shakeup and be like, oh, okay. Things actually are far better because I had to go through that shocking moment, that moment of revelation, that moment of transformation and change. Surprises, that's a good thing. So be prepared. I need you to feel a little aware of how creative, how flexible you can be at this time. Venus wants you to know that things are coming in and you may not feel ready for them, but that's okay. You are. The universe would never give you something that you weren't ready for. So even if you're feeling, whoa, this is uncomfortable, whoa, I didn't expect this so soon, whoa, I didn't expect this at all, allow yourself to acclimate and trust that you are up to the task. You're up to the challenge. Be creative, be flexible. You have the resources. You have what you need to get through it. You're about to go through a total paradigm shift. Wow. There is something about what you're visualizing, something about what you're releasing that creates, it just makes you jump timelines, 100%. I will say that the language I used in this deck, I did not use this language in the other decks. I didn't talk about receiving downloads for sure in the other decks. So it's possible that you are a pretty spiritual person who maybe is already working within the quantum field to make some massive changes. Maybe you are so freaking ready for a paradigm shift. And if that's the case, Keep visualizing that new timeline. Keep visualizing the things that you're ready to call in, and you might be surprised by how soon they actually begin to move into your physical material world. If things are happening that cause you shock, I am not a doctor, but I am a big believer in herbs and teas and food and all types of natural ways of staying grounded and healing. So if you are going through these changes and they are just really making you feel destabilized, root vegetables are great for stabilization. Breath work is essential for stabilization. Getting out in nature, barefoot, lying on the earth, being anywhere in nature is going to help ground and center you and heal your energy field. Taking things, I love Rescue Remedy. It's a Bach flower essence. You can get them as candies. You can get them as drops. You're safe to give them to your dog or your cat if your pets are afraid of fireworks or storms. So if you're someone who's concerned, talk to your doctor, your naturopath. But if you are going through shock, especially grief, the Rescue Remedy is a beautiful way to soften your emotions. It's not a bypass. It just helps support and soften the emotional response. What tarot card has a message for you from Venus deck 3? Ooh, the kitty cat moon. The moon card. You must trust in the mystery. You have to trust in the mystery. The moon is here to say that your intuition is the only way to guide you through this darkness. Your inner voice is the only way for you to make it through the unknown. Deck 3, you are a highly intuitive person. You have to trust right now that things are mysterious. There is many unseen forces working on your behalf. There are things happening behind the scenes that you are unaware of at this time, but they're going to work in your favor. This is part of the surprise, is you have to trust in mystery right now. You're going to have to lean into the unknown. Boy, that is way uncomfortable. Let me tell you, when we don't know what's next, we don't know what's coming, you just have to not take action. You have to sort of just allow things to unfold. The least involvement you can have. Do not push. Really center, ground, take care of yourself. Do the visualization that on the other side of this mystery, you are jumping for freaking joy. See yourself on the other side of the unknown that you're up against right now, the shock, the surprises, the transformation. See yourself 6 months from now, freaking dancing for joy, jumping for joy, celebrating that all the things worked out better than you could have possibly imagined. Feel yourself, see yourself, feel yourself, and use I am, present tense language. That is, I am so grateful for those shocks and surprises. I am so grateful for the things I released. I'm so grateful for the changes that came my way. They made miracles happen in my life, and now I am more truly myself, more happy, more peaceful, more content, more free, more healthy than I've ever been. The moon, my love, is here to say, moon time is your time. Nighttime, when the moon is up above you, is a beautiful time to listen, to engage with mystery, to trust in the unknown, and ask for psychic hunches, psychic direction, intuition to come through that will help you get just through every day right now. I think it's day by day for you, deck 3. A lot is going on, and I want you to be able to receive the things and not let it throw you off too much, because a lot of it is going to feel like traveling through the dark forest at night, where you just have to use your intuition and let your intuition guide you through these unknown territories. What message from the goddess does Venus have for you? The goddess of love, Aphrodite! Oh my goodness! Deck 3, you're the only one to get a message from Aphrodite. How fabulous. What does she say? Feel peaceful. What did I just say? You gotta feel peaceful, baby. This is real. I know it's gonna be according to these cards, it's kind of like, whoa, some things happening for you, you know? You're making big changes, and things are very mysterious, and things might be coming at you that you're not sure, but that visualization piece is going to help you stay peaceful. Let's see what this card says. Consider the possibility that other viewpoints are valid. Understanding the needs of others is hard work, but an essential part of any relationship. Where there is real love, peace is possible. We can heal the natural pain of our ever-developing relationships. It's not weakness, but rather greatest strength to pursue peace. Feel peace. Deck 3. Your heart is yearning for peace. Your nervous system is yearning for peace. As you find yourself going through these changes, I want you to really focus on how you cultivate peace within. Especially if things are a little chaotic on the outside. If you carry peace within you, then you can always access it. So how do you bring more peace into your life? What are the practices that you need to engage in on the daily so that you can always be just a few breaths away from a little bit more peace? This card really does speak to hard work and relationships. It speaks about real love being possible. So if you are going through transition in relationship and you're feeling pain, then this card, this message from Venus is that peace is still possible, that you can still access a sense of harmony and unity and commitment to a feeling of sanctuary, and release the chaos and don't engage with the chaos. What I mean by don't engage with the chaos is when you're in relationship or when you're in this tumultuous time of change and you're feeling triggered or you're feeling reactive, take a step back. Do not feed reactive energy. Don't pour fuel on a fire. You have an option. You have guidance from the goddesses. You have guidance from Venus right now that peace is what you need to pursue. And so if things start to make you feel like, oh, that's gonna trigger me, or oh, I'm feeling triggered, I should not actually talk to this person right now. I need to come back to them when I'm in my openness, when I am here to understand, to hear them, to respect these other things happening in my life, to see them as they are, not as a threat, not take it personal, but really to understand it from a higher perspective. Everyone's going through their own stuff. How can you be deeply compassionate? How can you be more understanding towards the situations going on in your life? And even though it looks like you're not doing anything, if you can retreat and withdraw and pursue peace, if you can spend time in meditation and prayer, asking for peace, calling in peace, it is the most important thing you can do. This card says it's the most important thing you can do. Lean into peace, deck 3, especially when there's a lot coming at you, a lot going on, and you just don't even know what's next. Choose peace. It is there for you. Find the places that bring you peace. Find the relationships that bring you peace. Find the moments that bring you peace and go towards that. Spend time there. Thank you for listening, Deck 3. I hope this served you. Of course, always take what does feed your soul and let the rest go. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe to my channel, share this video with anyone that you think could use a pick a card reading, messages from Venus. Leave a comment below. Let me know, what is it that you're trying to visualize into your life? What are you releasing so that you can receive some wonderful new things? And how are you feeling in this time of mystery and change? Thank you again for watching. See you in the next pick a card reading. Bye for now.